this an illusion or is it real? You decide.
In the grip of the Cold War fears, the CIA's MK-Ultra project dosed unsuspecting people with drugs to control their minds, turning ordinary lives into nightmares of secret experiments. I'm your host, Kevin, and I got with me my buddy Darren.
Yeah.
Who's being mind controlled?
Yeah, exactly. Look at this MK Ultra moth over here. Now, what up? Name's Darren.
Yeah.
What up?
I'm John.
Got with me my boy John, and then my girl Kayla.
We got it, bro.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
We got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's already MK'd Ultra.
Yes.
man. Sometimes
When you spend too much time in the system, sometimes it just gets the best of you.
Right.
Right.
It's like, we got a lot of MK Ultra.
Oh, that was nice. I like
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been practicing a little bit.
Well, where's your Jeff Goldblum?
You know, I've given up on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just went to Trump.
Full-heartedly given up. Yes.
Yeah.
Full blown Trump
Good.
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
More relevant, I guess.
Well, just because I know we have a lot of radical leftists that hate us, so my Trump's for you assholes.
Oh, we love ice.
It's like, I love my left radicals. I love them all.
Oh, nice.
Hey, look
So all
at
for
you.
you, kids.
You got to say something about haters. Those are his haters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, look at you.
I'll get better as time goes on.
Oh, I bet.
I would also like to excuse my sniffles because it's cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, let's talk about that for just a split second, though. Yeah, that cold, that huge 2,000-mile storm that's going through America right now. Yeah, it's like a freezer outside. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's
So
really
as you
bad.
can tell, I'm wearing a coat today.
The one
Right.
that's man-made by the government.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
It could
Yeah,
be.
right.
I seen something that
I
like
heard
in,
it's to cover up something right now that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The cold weather.
That's the test of shortage to see what would happen in certain places.
Oh no.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they have, as what's-her-face said about the Jewish space lasers, you know they're controlling the weather.
Well, like
Man.
somewhere, I think it was Detroit or something. Someone was filming the snow melting on their car, and it looked like oil. Like it left like an oily.
You know, I keep
residue.
seeing all these experiments you should do with your kids outside right now. Like, even though it's dangerously cold.
Oh,
Oh,
like
So
throw
we
the
should
water
try them and see if
stuff?
it actually reacts how it's supposed to.
Yeah, like throw the water and see if it freezes instantly.
Yeah,
in
like
the
blow
air.
bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's like negative what outside right now?
Oh, man, you said
Like-
blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darren, you remember blowing bubbles?
it's a
I do.
low of.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind the dumpster.
Yeah, he's back in town.
Yeah,
Congrats.
yeah.
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 It says 2 degrees.
It's 2 degrees. What's
But-
it feel like?
It doesn't.
And I just want to
Negative 2.
Oh, that's not that
2
bad.
below.
Give or take 4.
Right.
It feels colder
And-
than negative. Yeah.
With our studio, it's not connected to the house, so we are running off of heaters, and it can
A heater.
a heater. That's right, a heater.
Yes.
It's
And
chilly.
they can-
Potential fire hazard under the table right now.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's not gonna be.
living dangerously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it was like the electric one and whatnot, but this one is the radiator, so it's a little better for it. It's warm. It's
Yeah.
warm.
The
The
Why do you
table
like
itself.
the top of the
We
table?
got a heated table, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at us
Kind
go.
of nice.
Yeah. You think they should make the heated table more expensive, like the podcast equipment, or what do you think?
Dude,
We
yeah.
should make this setup
Yeah.
one radiator heater and a bunch of tables.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can't. The heater cannot really keep up with the cold, so it's pretty cold inside the studio. But thankfully, not that cold. It's probably 50 to 60 degrees in here. John's phone said 72, but give or take.
Yeah, crazy phone.
How does that?
Give or
No.
take.
No, it was a crappy app, so don't ask questions.
Okay.
It said it was 72 in here. I was like, if it was 72, I wouldn't be having 3 pairs of socks and 2 hoodies.
Right.
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 We did look at getting heated rugs, just so you guys know you can get that stuff. I understand that this is totally
well,
off
they have
topic.
heated floors, so
Potentially in the future, Darren.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like $200
Yeah.
Ooh.
for like a big
How
rug.
big? How big of a
That's
rug?
not too bad.
About
It-
the same
it
size
would
as
cover
this
this.
rug.
This one. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I could buy that, no problem. Unlike you lefties who have no job. The losers.
Okay, let's get back into MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Darren,
Never started.
you have a good question that I would like you to start with, and I think that was your first one.
All right. Is MK Ultra still going on to this day?
I feel like first we should cover what MK Ultra is.
Oh, well,
'Cause
I
not
figured-
everyone knows.
Uh,
I didn't completely know.
Yeah, not
Huh.
everybody knows.
That's true. Okay. So MK Ultra was a project that was to basically do mind control, try to create sleeper agents, drugged a whole bunch of people that didn't know they were being drugged with LSD,
Sometimes other drugs.
other drugs. Yeah, they tried to figure out how to make it airborne too. It's
Crazy.
kind of wild on
This is in America.
yeah.
Airborne.
Well, and two, there's a whole spectrum of it. You have like the drug spectrum, then you have like a psychological element to it that they were doing with people. So you
Yeah.
have a bunch of different methods, at least what I was seeing, that still fall
Yeah.
under the umbrella of MK Ultra.
It's like
Yeah.
hypnosis.
So you have drug related, hypnosis, psychological,
Sensory
and then,
deprivation.
that one.
and
Yep.
then they were trying to make actual devices that could do it. So there's multiple. It's a spectrum basically.
And they didn't care if you were pregnant or not. They went for everyone and anyone, which was wild to
Messed
read.
up.
Very messed
And
up.
children in some cases.
Yeah.
Yes. See.
Okay. So
Crazy.
now that we recapped on MK Ultra, sorry, I didn't think about that because I'm like such a widely known thing. I thought, but then when she said, I didn't really know. I'm
Dude.
like, okay, you're right. There's people that
I'm just
live
a
under
normal
rock.
girl that doesn't do conspiracies.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm like the antagonist in the group? Is
Shit.
that what-
I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe you need to click your heels together 3 times to get home, so you know what the fuck we're on.
Next week, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Right.
We will be
No, I haven't even seen that all the way through. I know the
Ah,
songs, though.
shit.
I know the songs.
soundtrack.
Yeah. Thank you, Liam.
We will be hosting a sing-along,
Ooh.
karaoke
Ooh.
style.
Right. You know,
I call
Darren-
Golden.
Ooh. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, by the bongo cats or bongo cats or whatever. I'm
Oh.
singing in that style.
You know, Darren, I just had a great idea. We should do a poll on YouTube and everything for our next topic and give them different areas of what we want to cover. And then,
Like, what are you
Yeah.
most curious about? And
Yeah.
then we look into it.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Sorry.
good job, Darren.
I don't even think. Did I even say anything? What the?
Not on camera, but earlier you were talking about doing polls, and I said you had to talk to this one. And
Well, I
then-
don't think that's what he meant, but yes.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you wanted
Don't MK Ultra me.
Okay, so going back to the question you asked, do we believe if it's still operating today?
Yes, and still being like done to this day experiments.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
XYZ
I
with
feel
it.
like it is.
I feel like if it is happening, it's, in other definitely in other countries, man.
Oh yeah, China for sure, Russia absolutely.
Mm-hmm. North Korea, probably. I would have to
Yeah.
assume that they would be doing that. Probably here. I mean, there's still a lot of shady shit going on.
Oh yeah. I mean the CIA, they have too much power and they're unchecked.
Yeah. Well, allegedly.
Right.
We got to throw that in there.
Right. Yes,
So you don't-
allegedly.
So you don't
They
get
might not have
pulled.
enough. Somebody say they don't have enough power.
Right.
Right.
We love power.
Like, we love the CIA. We love them.
But yeah, I absolutely believe that it is still operating. What about you, John?
Yeah, I definitely believe it never stopped. I mean, why would they?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the first thing they destroyed when they destroyed the evidence.
Was like
Is-
any.
Like
yeah,
the
they
newest.
just
you
moved
know?
over to like floppy disk or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So it was harder to find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They went.
And two, even if they get investigated and found that they're doing something, they're still going to do it. I mean, because realistically, who's going to actually physically stop them from doing
I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably
Right.
why we went through 3 name changes in 2 years.
it? Yeah.
They're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
change the name.
Right, yeah,
Right.
for sure.
And the head of the CIA still was overseeing everything.
Yeah,
It was
the
like, you
guys-
know what? Sign off.
He was just picking his favorite animals. Oh, bluebird, artichoke.
That's not an animal.
But we get it.
Yes.
Well, wasn't Bluebird and Artichoke before?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bluebird was the
'cause they
first
changed the name
one
3 times.
in the early 50s.
Yep.
That was just using hypnosis and drugs to mind control, right? Because
Yeah, it was all about making people hallucinate and try to control them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was seeing that too. I was thinking like with artichoke, right? I mean, do you guys think that LSD is in artichoke? Because is that why I feel so weird after I eat it, or do you think that's just my blood sugars going high?
That's probably your blood sugars.
You know, maybe a little bit of a both.
No correlation there.
Yeah, because like I mean that would be one way to do it.
Put it in the food.
Yeah, I mean shit. Guys were going to brothels and getting LSD in their drinks.
Well, we'll get to that later. Let's cover
yeah.
some more of this,
Yeah,
and then we
so-
can get to the.
1950 was Bluebird, and
Yep.
that was the hypnosis and drugs. 51 was Artichoke, and that was basically the complete sleeper agents for assassinations.
Yeah,
And then we moved to MK Ultra in 53.
yeah, and
So
then
50, 51, 53.
that went to like 60 something, right?
All the way to the end, 73.
73. Oh yeah, when they did the thing, and then they went to Congress in 77.
And we can't forget either, which we can try to talk to this about in a minute, is MK Ultra is kind of like, I guess, to an extent, the birth of the truth serum. You see it on different shows and stuff. They'll
Yeah.
inject people with
Yep.
it, and then
Well-
which is kind of interesting.
Oh, for
Kevin
sure.
looked into the sub projects, but MK Ultra is just a big umbrella there
Yeah.
for all the sub projects.
So
Yeah.
the-
Everything
It's a
considered
spectrum.
considered to be like mind control or
It's
mind
a spectrum
altering.
just
It's a
without the
spectrum.
love.
well, like, dude.
Top to bottom spectrum.
So the
Top-
official. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No. The official count provided by the CIA was 149 to Congress in 1977, but some
Number of what?
sub projects. 149
okay.
sub projects. And then some thought maybe upwards to 162 because a lot of evidence was destroyed in 73 when ordered to be destroyed. And then I think it got stumbled upon by somebody, and then they brought up, like, raised a red flag, like, hey, and then it went to Congress and stuff like that.
And you're talking 1973?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's when everything was destroyed.
because most of the official records got destroyed in 1973, like we were saying. So basically, they pulled the old Hill dog, if
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and destroyed all the evidence.
Yeah. So
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
what were you saying, John? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
He was just going off of what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah, what
You're
were you
fine.
saying?
Well, I had to throw my Hillary Clinton reference in
Oh,
there. So.
For sure.
I got nothing Hillary Clinton related on the subject.
Right.
Well, I was just saying destroying the documents and everything to not
Oh,
get
yeah,
caught.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, because she
Because,
destroyed
Hill
30,000.
dog.
So,
30,000.
what you want to know what I had?
Yeah, like
Oh.
what more
Oh, yeah,
did you
yeah.
have before I go?
MK Ultra started for 1953 for $25 million. It ended up using $80 million by the total span of the 20 years by 1973.
Damn, how much money do you think that would be in today's day and age?
Yeah, it started out with 25 million, and by the end of it, they spent 80.
I would
Jesus.
say in today's, I would say at least triple digits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like triple million.
no, like six
Like,
figures.
no, yeah,
Or
6 digits.
What?
What?
So over
100
100 mil.
Sex digits. Well, hear me out. They go like double, triple,
Yeah.
quadruple. Isn't it like sextillion is 6?
Yeah, 6 trillion.
Yeah,
sextillion.
so it would
Yeah,
be
it is.
like sex
It is.
numbers.
Oh,
He's right.
you're talking
Yeah.
about like the
Like the actual, yeah.
yeah.
He's right.
Yeah, I am right. I'm not saying that to be inappropriate. It's just it would be called sex digits. That's what it would be called.
6 digits. All right.
You're a funny guy, Darren.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks.
yeah.
Right. For the sub projects, the top 5 that most people like dive into is 3 and 4, which is Midnight Climax. Or sorry, 3 and 42. 42 was like the start of it again, where they switched locations, I think, to San Francisco and stuff like that. 68, which was the what is it? The
68 was
Montreal
the, yeah,
experiment.
Montreal. Yep.
And then
Canada.
94 and 119 were kind of both animal mind control, where they try to figure out if they can implant stuff in their heads and then
yeah.
control them from a distance and stuff. I didn't get much on the 119, to be honest with you guys. I stopped my notes and forgot to get back to it.
Wait, pause. You mean putting stuff in like their heads? Are we talking almost like a Neuralink type
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little bit of that when we get to it.
Yeah. And then there are 4 unknown sub projects that have no documents to it, but simple only memos of those sub things. And that was 139, 142, 143, and 147. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we'll dive into Midnight Climax, baby.
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh.
This one was run by George Hunter White. He also went by Morgan Hall when he was doing the experiments on the unknowing souls, which was crazy because he created brothels in 3 locations. So New York was the first place where they started doing this. And they would pay sex workers and all the locations $100. That would be equivalent to $1,345 today
Okay.
to lure people back to the brothel so the dude could sit on. What was he sitting on, John?
A little John.
Yeah, a little porta potty.
Yeah, he was sitting on a Little John's.
Yeah.
While he was drinking his martinis and watching these men.
So they unknowingly gave these men who thought they were just going to a brothel for a normal exchange,
Mhm.
and they slipped them LSD
Yep.
and watched them from through
A
a
two-way
two-way
mirror?
mirror.
Two-way mirror,
Yeah.
On
Wow.
a little toilet with a pitcher of margaritas.
Yes, but that's not the most important part. That's why I wanted to
Yeah.
Oh, no, that is the most important part.
reiterate. this.
Well, what about Frank Olson, though? Because with Frank Olson, an Army scientist who fell in love with gravity and proposed to the local New York sidewalk.
Oh no! Why did you say it?
So he
like
basically
that?
got pushed out a window and got killed. So the little thing with him.
Yeah, they
is-
claimed it was.
That's a good
yeah,
one, Darren.
It was
It was-
suicide.
That was a good one. I know you. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
They killed.
But speaking of Midnight Climax, I'm more of a Operation 2 a.m. in the morning climax kind of a guy, if you know what I'm saying.
it is. For 2, bud. Yeah, nice, killing it.
Is that because that's when you wake up to jerk it?
Yeah, of course.
Instead of Patrick going, "Oh boy, it's 3 a.m." for
2:30.
for a Krabby
Yeah.
Patty.
yeah, for
Yeah.
a Krabby Patty. Darren's like, "Oh boy, 2 a.m."
Oh shit.
basically. You know me too well.
Damn.
So throughout the Midnight Climax, Morgan Hall or George White, however you want me to say him.
George White.
Okay.
Wait.
Bastard.
That's
Right.
who I know him as.
Yeah.
He
that's
talked
fair.
about it with like such high regards, and he had such a blast from
Oh.
what I saw.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's a
he
piece
did.
of shit.
Did you see
I
the
can
quote?
tell.
It's
quote-
fun.
Yeah, the quote
Yes.
about like where else in the world could a boy have fun like this and just
Yes.
play around in the pastures
Ugh.
of people's minds and blah 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 or however it went. But he was
Uh-huh.
just like, I had a great time.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was twisted.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
mental illness for sure.
So the one thing that was made him and Sidney Gottlieb.
Gottlieb, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Gottlieb?
Made,
Gottlieb.
So he was the leader of K Ultra through the whole entire riot thing.
Yep.
But what they were friends,
Mhm.
and what made them friends were they both had club feet. Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly
So
what
he was like, "Oh man, we're similar. I'll hook you up."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Also for the sex workers too, they had a get out of jail free card. If they got caught by the police or anything like that, they called him
Oh.
and he would get them released within hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured they would have slept with the officers and got out regardless.
I mean, maybe.
Might as well.
That was part of the reason why he got into the CIA itself was because he tried for like the actual army for
Yeah.
World War II and they declined him and he was
Because
like, I feel like I need to do something to serve my country still.
Yeah.
So he's the guy that was like, he was like, this is how I want to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, we had some.
Why not?
So he, over the time of the brothels and stuff like that, learned that if the girls would talk to the guys first while they're getting dosed and stuff like that, do their thing, climax, and then talk after, their tongues were looser, so they would give more information.
And then they would take their tongues at the end.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just kidding.
do you think it was just, well, I mean, looser after what they did, or are we just talking metaphorically?
They would talk
Metaphorically,
more.
They'd talk more. They'd give more details on
like
their
I
thing.
told Kevin,
Give more, huh?
they said their words per minute went up by 40.
Yeah.
But like I told
Wow.
them, if you're high like that, naturally you're going to be talking a lot faster, and your words per minute are going to be rapid, or you're going to talk a lot more.
Right,
They're gonna-
right.
So
That's
like,
true.
yeah. So they're
Well-
like, it's just part of the side effect of being high.
Speaking of that, though, with the what do you want to call them, the sex workers, is how many just the whole situation? How many like tongue twisters do you think they had?
Tongue twister.
Just with the whole situation.
I'm confused by the question.
Play on word. You know how they say like tongue twisters, like
He's talking like
Words and stuff, yeah.
Liam Neeson?
she sells by the seashore.
Oh, she sells seashells.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
sells.
Yeah, like I think that's what he was getting at.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I thought maybe something more dirty, but that.
Anyway.
yeah, it was both.
Yeah. Let's take it how you
And
want.
two, anybody on the left, let me know if that offends you, so I can laugh about it, please.
Right.
Now
I don't have it written down, and yeah, I don't. But I read somewhere. Well, John was also telling me that when the women would bring them back to the brothels, they would leave the room and then they would mist it in the room to see if they can
they
make
were
it
trying to find a
airborne.
way to make it airborne.
And
Yeah.
after you said that, I was reading more, and it said that he was going to do it to his friends at a party. And the only reason why it didn't work on them was because the window was open, the windows were open, and there was a breeze.
Damn. Yeah, that's actually pretty lucky.
That's a
if you
rookie
think about it.
move,
That's
man.
like luck
Yeah.
on their part, though.
Well, he couldn't. He had to do it like suspiciously. He couldn't just be
Well-
like, "Oh, I gotta shut these damn windows, y'all."
Well, you can be like, it's kind of cold in
it
here.
is like I'll be outside for a smoke, and then on the porch, just like looking through the window.
Right.
Well, back then, they'd be smoking inside. So what if that's
That's
what it was? What if he
true.
shut the
no,
windows?
that's why it'd be suspicious. Everybody would be like, "Why is he going outside?"
But even like that, though, what if he shut the windows and then somebody that's not a smoker back then was like, I gotta open up these windows and clear the smoke out
Get a nice
completely,
backdraft
not
roll.
realizing and then it just complete accident. He's like, shit.
So
Right.
you said that didn't work.
Yeah, because of the wind. Like,
Oh, okay.
it took everything.
like,
out.
So
carried
then
it
that
right
was a
out.
separate situation from what he brought up earlier with the Frank Olson thing, because that was a Deer Creek Deer Creek, Maryland, where he dosed CIA agents and Army people at a retreat in a cabin. Did you hear about that one?
No, I wonder if they're
Okay.
well. Maybe they're the same, and that was what I took away from it was that he tried to do it airborne and it couldn't because of the wind.
So actually, this one he did it in a bottle of champagne, and he got everybody, and that's how he got Frank Olson.
Yeah, because he was gonna snitch.
Yeah. So then
He was getting morals. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a whistleblower.
Yeah.
So he got Frank Olson, and then he was still like feeling it days after, and then they sent him to New York to get diagnosed or checked out by his buddy, and then 9 days later, after all that,
He
jumped
met,
off.
Yeah, he met
He
gravity.
did what, Darren?
He fell in love with gravity and proposed to the local New York sidewalk.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's funny. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on this midnight climax. Like I said, when I was talking to you guys earlier, I was just getting little snippets of everything so I could cover more. Do you have anything else on
Do
it?
you guys have anything else on Olson?
On Midnight
well,
Climax.
you got stuff on Olsen? Because I don't. I didn't focus on that.
Just not a lot, but
Just what we had already pre-made for you guys.
Yeah, I don't have many more on Olson right now.
I just have to jog my memory now that I've thrown it off.
No, you're good.
I mainly was like listening. I like listened to a lot of stuff at work
So
on
did
there. So most of my information is going to be primarily between just like the drug dosing, the psychological aspects to it, and then just them making devices.
All I know is that his family sued the CIA, or they're still trying to sue him.
Yeah. Okay, that's
That
what it was.
The continuous part of it.
His sons, after however many years, like 40 years or something, wanted his body re-autopsied, if that's how you want to say it. And they found there was no glass cuts on the body, so he couldn't have crashed through a window. And there's also evidence of a blunt force trauma to the head, which means he was hit before he went out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was like Epstein before Epstein.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. The thing about MK Ultra, from what I've read, anyone that wanted to try to step out of line basically got off.
I mean,
Basically.
Or they got dosed with LSD to the point that because the experiments, the Montreal experiments, which is subproject 68, that one gets real crazy on it and stuff like that.
And just with different, not necessarily so much MK Ultra, but just other stuff that talks about LSD. If you take too much of it for too long, it will like screw up your psychological state permanently.
Yeah.
Is what I've kind of seen.
yep.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it's not like recrecreational doses that they're giving them.
Yeah, they're giving them like
Want to
way
clarify?
more.
They're like dosing them up
Bro, wasn't it like we spent $250,000 for like
on
three?
LSD.
Yeah, for like 3
Yeah.
grams.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You got it written down.
I got it.
I was gonna say, I remember you telling me about that because I didn't
Damn.
remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I boxed it. So we spent $250,000 to get 10 kilograms from Switzerland, but they tricked us, and it ended up just being 10 grams.
Oh.
And they couldn't say anything about it.
Yeah,
It was
like, you can't say it's like a black
Wow.
ops operation deal.
Right.
So you're like, they shorted us.
Gotta
So,
take
Yeah.
the L.
So
Right.
they took the L, and that's when they started making their own or hiring like outside companies and laboratories to make their own for them. They were like, screw it, we'll just do that.
Right. Do you have any other questions that might pertain to that part?
So I got on that. It took them a little over a year to make their own LSD, and it only 150 different experiments. So they got it pretty quick.
Well, I could just say this one for one of the questions is with the MK Ultra, do you think they're using, because they're probably still doing it like to this day, but with those different methods, do you think they're making sleeper agents?
Oh, for sure, dude.
Why wouldn't they? You know, if they're already doing it.
If they were able to master it, I wouldn't be able to see why not. Like, haven't you ever seen those videos of people like getting hypnotized? And like they put them to sleep, and then they go like, when you wake up, you're gonna do this, and then now are they real or are they fake? Are the people playing
Usually
around?
fake.
Right, but
Yeah.
But they can get kind of into your subconscious and stuff.
right, it make you feel a certain way.
Yeah,
so
there's a very low percentage of it actually works on. Most people just pretend to work, like make it work for the gag.
For like the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah. I like to believe that it's real sometimes, you know.
Don't get me started. You ruined magic for me.
Right. Well, hold on. Is hypnosis actually considered magic, or would that be
No,
more of
I'm
a...
just saying
I
he
mean-
ruined Chris Angel for me.
Oh, yeah.
for real?
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted to
Chris
believe
Angel.
that he was really doing shit.
I know. And
Mind
then he
freak.
was.
He ruined it.
Bro,
Yeah, mind freak.
we went and saw him in Las Vegas.
He really sent himself through a chipper.
and right. We went and saw him, and I was like, "Can't you see the strings holding him up?"
Damn, Kev.
Was he on top
Literally
of the pyramid?
ruined my dream.
Yeah,
no, he was
no.
not on top of the
He was
store.
just levitating, maybe like a
dang.
foot off the ground, and I was just like,
Look
"You
at
could
it.
see the strings." I'm sorry.
It'd have
Yeah,
been
you
way
better have felt
funnier.
bad.
It'd been way funnier if like he had multiple strings, but one of them kind of snapped, and then he's all cricketing.
Dude, that's the classic Austin Powers scenario.
yeah.
But yeah, that's about all I got. Does anyone else have anything on Midnight Climax? Was there anything in that
Midnight
talked about?
Climax. No, I thought we moved on to
No.
68.
We did. I just wanted to backtrack before we dive into that. So that one was run by Dr. Daniel E. Cameron.
Which one? Montreal.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
damn. So, but one more thing with that though. So we basically had two Operation Midnights. We had Midnight Climax and Midnight Hammer.
Yes.
Ain't that crazy?
Was that your
Like-
own operation?
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
I can make it my own operation. Yay.
Yeet. Skirt. Now this one, they did it out of university, McGill's University, which is that right? McGill, McGill, McGill. My bad, guys.
Miguel?
McGill.
Wait, so say that again. You're saying that's kind of where it started from?
No, that's where he did everything.
Did everything. Okay, so so that means he had a grant to do that then.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
He got, I
Is
think
this when
it was,
they were like sub-projecting out everything and they didn't want to be a part of it, so they were giving just funding people underneath the table like
Right.
To do
Yeah.
it for them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just that plausible deniability.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Naturally, he can't come back to the CIA,
Right.
but we can give you money.
Yeah, I think they got like between $150 to $500,000.
Well,
during
that'll be
that
a
time.
quick question here. Okay. Like, no, for real. And it pertains to this because I was saying this the other day is what with the CIA? Do you guys think like they've infiltrated a lot of different aspects of society, whether it be organizations, businesses, and in this case, because the guy's getting money from the CIA, so he basically is working for the CIA.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
and a lot of that, do you think that that's just kind of controlling the narratives from a bunch of stuff so they can keep people distracted so they're not looking into stuff like this?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about like Facebook, right? We put all of our personal information on Facebook and everything, but if it was a government site, you would think twice.
Right.
So they got their hands in a lot of different things. I would assume, allegedly. Don't come for me.
I do air quotes.
Just a theory.
Yeah. A fun theory. So this
Fun
one, he did the psychic driving and then the de-patterning. So like basically he wanted to erase your mind. And all different.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. He wants to like dehumanize pretty much you so
Yeah.
that you will perform things for
Because
them.
that was the thing I was seeing too is a lot of these different methods, which we'll probably get into, later on in this, but it just seems all designed to like break you down to where you're nothing, and then rebuild you into what
That's
they
how
want.
they want. Yeah.
That's was his whole basis off any kind of project they were doing. It's to break you down to nothing and then build you back up.
And it had,
Basically.
and
Their whole
rewrite.
thing, their whole thing was based off stress. The more stress, the better.
Yeah.
You'd think that would have taught like everyone something.
Right. Well, I mean, see, like
So much stress in the
this
world.
sub project, I could see still going on today. Because if you think about like how your feed is on like YouTube or TikTok
yeah,
and stuff
trying to,
like that,
Yeah, your algorithm.
your algorithm is desensitizing you for a whole bunch of stuff. That's why, like, if there was a alien invasion today, we might not freak out as much because we just probably go, oh, that's AI, you know?
Oh yeah, and then
That'd
that
be our first thought,
algorithm,
yeah.
but like the algorithm and stuff like that is controlling people to an extent because let's just say all you see is one kind of video. Let's just say something's happening or whatever that hits like your nerve. One of your nerves, and you keep seeing it, you're just gonna get more and more pissed off. But you know what I mean? And then
Or
it's gonna like
stressed or-
radicalize you, and that's just a control method.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Or like killing videos, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen so many beheaded videos that I never want to really see again, but they pop up every now and then.
And AI.
Oh, wild.
AI's
I don't
making
get any of
them
that
realer and
shit.
realer.
Oh yeah, and then like some people that I know who don't have nobody here, just people I've seen at places. I'm not gonna say, obviously, because I don't want this to make you pissed off at me. But just people in my life that I know who don't have screen or privacy screens or whatever.
Yeah.
You can just tell that their Instagram is just ass. And that's it. And that's all and that's all the algorithm. So obviously you're gonna be an ass man if all you see is ass. Let's just be real. Like it's gonna be all like, wow, I never knew I was.
I was trying to go, I was trying to figure out where you were going with that.
So,
you know?
I mean, it goes into what we're saying, of course, in like a
Yeah.
different way. But it's just, the more and more you see of one thing, the more and more it's going to be in your head.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
'Cause-
ingrained.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And like your subconscious.
Yeah.
Right. What type of stuff do you have on this topic, John? Because I know this was the one that I think you dived in a lot.
So after de-patterning came re-patterning or psychic driving, which is where they made people in a coma listen to like a recording for 16 to 20 hours a day.
Isn't it like a one-liner that's repeated over and over?
Basically, the one example I read was the lady he interviewed said a line or something that her mom would say, and he seen the way that affected her, so he was like, "Say that again," and he was like, "Say it again," and they put it on a loop, and then it just so he
Torment.
so he like that was the one example I read about. So there's 16 to 20 hours a day for like weeks at a time. People suffered amnesia, reduced to the baby state.
Infertility.
Infertility.
So like they would need toilet training or lost the ability to speak in some cases.
Damn.
Dude, yeah.
Well, yeah.
See, I didn't
Horrible.
get this far.
Shock therapy, dude. It was no joke.
Yeah.
And then the next part of it was Paige Russell. Electroshock that's the name of the machine. Paige Russell electroshock.
That's crazy.
Right.
That was the two people that made it, and they just whatever.
Yeah.
So that machine was able to electroshock people 75 times the normal wattage.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's
Yeesh.
the machine they were using to shock people. And they were like most cases, daily sessions, 6 shocks of 150 volts each in a single setting. It said a full de-patterning cycle could be 30 to 40 sessions.
Oof.
Yeah.
That was extremely painful.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right. Man, between like the 20 hours, think about that, 16 to 20 hours of a loop while you're in a coma, then to get maybe put out of the coma to get shocked.
I think they left him in the coma, didn't they? When they
I think
shocked
there
him?
was some that like they did
They probably
it
did a little bit of both. Yeah.
Right. And I know like most were in the coma for 30 days, but still you would come out of it. And then what do you think they're going to do to you? Probably shock the shit out of you. People
Make sure you don't talk,
yeah.
maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the part of the breaking him down was they would shock him so hard they would lose parts of their memory.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Because think about it. You're losing parts of your memory, but I wonder who initially just thought like, oh, what's going to happen if we like put electro whatever on someone's mind, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? It's just crazy how just that stuff like comes to be.
I know. You got to be pretty
Because who the hell just wakes up one day and says, you know what? If we just put electricity through someone's brain, I wonder what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so true.
And what's the limit? What can I push it to?
Right.
Like, what happens if I do that?
Yeah, because that was like for normal people way back in the day, they were doing electroshock therapy, thinking it would heal people of their mental illness.
Yeah.
Or their gayness.
So one part I
Yeah.
read was if you would do normal like electroshock therapy, they would give you like aesthetic
Yeah.
or some kind of muscle relaxer. These people got nothing.
Oof.
Yeah, dude.
They didn't want to affect the results.
They did a lot of psychiatric,
Psychiatric?
yes, patients too.
Sorry, I started
Oh,
the
yeah.
flow of people messing up shit now.
But that's what they would do. They would do a lot of
And prisoners
Yeah, prisoners too.
and some CIA agents
Yep.
yeah.
unknowingly.
And basically, foreign operatives that they've caught. Of course, they're gonna
prisoner of
because
war people and stuff.
yeah, it's easier to get like a foreign operative who's operating here if you catch them because it's all like who's gonna come for them. So you can just do whatever you want to them.
Yeah.
You got a couple more thoughts?
But what about
Want me
the
to do
sensory
something?
deprivation tanks where they would put like tubes and stuff on people's arms and legs and then just leave them in there for prolonged periods of times, having them listen to like, stuff to break them down and rebuild them?
Yeah, the loops. I didn't get into that I got into one case, which is a pregnant lady, and I'll go through that on the here in a moment. Well, first,
I
wait.
do have other stuff.
Oh, go.
Oh, what do you want to know? Like,
What else do you got?
I got so most 4% of people after these experiments experienced HPPD. I don't know exactly how to say it, but that's just prolonged side effects to the LSD to where they're seeing it without even still having it.
They have trips when they're not even taking it
so
anymore.
they could be out in the middle of nowhere and just still see the hallucin images they're seeing back before, so they never get out of it for years.
Right.
So that almost seems like a form of schizophrenia is what it does. Because don't they say like schizophrenic people will see stuff like floating around and stuff like that?
Yeah, they hallucinate.
Right.
And stuff. Some of them.
Before you do any more,
That's it for that one.
okay, I'm gonna say let's cut it right here and start the next one. So stay tuned while we talk more of the Montreal experiments of subproject 68 next time, where we all have dive a little deeper into that, and then we'll also dive into the animal control and stuff like that as well in part 2. Until then, you all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time.
Stay warm.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, stay warm for sure.
Boof.